Good evening and thank you for joining us. The community of Sioux Lookout is rallying to support dozens of seniors displaced by a major fire at a KDSB seniors housing facility nearly 2 weeks ago. The fire decimated one wing of the building, but some tenants have already been moved back into the undamaged units. Lee Noonan has the story.
11 units at the back of Patricia Plaza were destroyed in the February 4th fire, but officials say all 27 of the elderly tenants who were home at the time were evacuated without injury.
People started banging on the walls saying, "Fire, get out, get out." We barely had time to get dressed. Just grab what you could.
On Thursday, 11 tenants were moved back into the least damaged parts of the building, according to the KDSB. Many others, including Votary, have been able to return to collect their things. But for those in the units near the epicenter of the fire, that won't be possible.
Yeah, there were seniors who didn't have insurance who lost everything, and so so I think as a collective, as a community, we're working hard to make sure that when they move back home, that they won't be moving to an empty home.
It's not one of those, well, let's try, see if we can do this. They say we can promise that even if you don't have fire insurance or apartment insurance, they'll cover anything you need.
Mayor Doug Lawrence says he's grateful to the citizens and organizations of Sioux Lookout who've stepped up to help out.
And the community has responded tremendously to the fire, whether it be church groups or individuals, businesses, agencies. It was a wonderful response.
I knew that as soon as this happened, it was right beside my office, literally, that nobody was going to have insurance or anything like that. And my wife and I decided, probably about an hour and a half after the fire, to start the donations jar.
Hogue says they've raised more than $2,500 so far and hope to see that number go a lot higher. The fire has been ruled non-suspicious and is believed to have been caused by an electrical issue. Wall says emergency systems worked well and the fire was limited to one wing of the building, with only smoke or water damage in the remaining 26 units.
A unit could cost about $300,000 to rebuild, depending on the size, and so it could be anywhere 2, 3, 4 million. It's quite substantial.
There's no firm timeline as to how long it may take to rebuild from the devastating fire. For now, everyone's just happy that residents were able to get out of the building safe and sound. Lee Noonan, TBT News.